was leaving.
What about Gina?
She's asleep.
How do you know?
I checked.
You did not. You'd say anything to go your own way.
That's true. But she is asleep.
What if she wakes up?
I'll be very, very quiet.
You never have before.
Look who's talking.
Let me run to the lobby.
Oh.
I'll only be a minute.
Do you have to?
Yes, I have to. You are so impatient. Oh, you devil. You can't wait 1 minute? Come on.
Huh?
What? What's the matter? Is Gina awake?
She's sleeping like a baby.
Well, then.
I've lost interest.
I like a challenge.
I'm not in the mood.
Charlie?
Sorry.
I wish you told me before.
I wish you'd have told me before that you're going to use that. That.
You agreed to wait.
Well, I'm not complaining.
Could have fooled me.
Well, when?
When what?
When will you be ready to have kids?
Charlie, let's not talk about this now, please.
Well, when can we talk about it?
Charlie.
I'm tired.
You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum. Have faith or pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark,
Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark.
what did they do just when everything looked so dark? Man, they said you got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between.
Remember, this is supposed to be a party. Try to be nicer to these people than you have been to me.
I'm not staying if you're gonna act like that.
Act like what? You haven't said 6 words to me all week.
That's because all you ever talk about is kids.
You used to talk about kids all the time before we got married.
Never. You talked about having kids, and I couldn't get a word in.
Well, then you should have been talking to tell me that you weren't keen on
You
them.
wouldn't have heard a word. I'm going home.
Come on. Stay.
I'm not in the mood, as you put it so often these days.
I'm sorry I said anything. Come on, let's have a nice time.
How can I have a good time now?
What are you talking about? Married couples always fight before parties. That's how you know it's a party. Don't they do that in England? Hey!
Oh,
There they are.
so glad you could make
Good.
it.
Thanks for coming.
Charlie.
It's good to have the happy couple.
Hi, Caroline.
Muckety muck. You and Ginger set the wedding date?
Did you set a date for shutting your big trap, keeping your nose out of other people's business?
You're gonna do right by her.
To the new safety foreman.
To Hank?
To the new executive.
Hardly an executive.
To a man on his way up in the world.
To a good excuse to have a beer.
Yeah, a guy who's lucky enough to have a brother like me.
To a traitor. The promotion is a promotion. If you don't have something nice to say,
Don't say it at all.
To my wise and loving mother.
if he wants to sell out to management, it's his prerogative.
Sour grapes.
This is a celebration.
Could have fooled me.
His family likes to fight.
Fired. He's there 2 months and gets promoted.
What planet are you from? Your job was temporary. If you recall, the war was not supposed to go on forever, and it did not.
Oh, there's no welding going on at the plant now.
You've become a bitter old maid, complaining
Sister's not an old maid.
about losing a job that was temporary in the first place. Linda, the reconversion is in full swing. Reconvert, sister. Whew. And they said the vets were gonna have a hard time readjusting.
Hey, Stiff, you should be on my side.
Hank's all right, as long as he's drinking brew. Once he orders a martini, then we know we've lost him to the other side.
We are all on the same side.
You're always on Hank's side.
That isn't true.
Since he came back, you are.
Maybe that's because I am always right.
Maybe I'm Ted Williams.
We are here to celebrate.
Nobody celebrated when I got my job.
I'm sorry, Jim.
I'm just making a point.
We only celebrate white-collar jobs in this family, Jeff.
That's true.
Ah, poor Jeff.
We will toast your new job now.
Here, here.
I don't want to celebrate being a file clerk, thanks.
Let's toast the whole family. Anybody and everyone who has a job.
To the Bickersons.
Here, here.
Hey! Aren't you supposed to be wearing those?
Simon Netley, you don't say hello anymore.
Hello! Put on the goggles. Please put on the goggles.
Hank, I can't see through. They're too grimy.
Then wipe them off. What, you mean smear the grease around? And go wash them.
Thanks for the advice. You've done your job now. If you don't mind, I'm busy.
Quit giving me a hard time and go wash up.
Who's giving who a hard time, Hank?
It's a plant rule. I'm supposed to shut you down.
I'm really scared of that threat.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
You have a short memory, don't you? I wait on that line. I missed my quota. So now stop bothering me with things that we both know. Ah!
You okay?
Ah! No, I'm not okay. Thanks to you, I almost lost the second most important part of my body.
Don't blame me for grease on your goggles.
I blame you for distracting me. Don't you have anything better to do? Hey, need some help?
Sure.
What's your name?
Vincent?
Vincent, come here. Tuck your pants leg in your sock. And it doesn't get caught. Your dad never showed you that?
Nope. But thanks, mister.
Come here.
Thanks, mister!
Have you tried prophylactics?
My husband's unwilling.
They're is a technique we refer to as withdrawal.
My husband's unwilling.
Well, you could try douching after relations. That wouldn't involve any effort on your husband's part.
It wouldn't involve any guarantee either. I want to be certain I don't have a child.
If you don't ever want a child...
I didn't say ever.
Well, then that would eliminate sterilization.
I might give it a thought.
You'd have to be absolutely certain.
I wouldn't do it if I weren't.
It's expensive.
I'd manage.
It's major surgery.
I'd recover.
You'd have a scar.
I'd be more modest.
Then, providing your husband signs the medical release, there should be no problem.
Hello?
Sorry. Hi, Charlie. How are you? How was your day at work? Fine. Honey, I'm exhausted. Would you like a beer? Well, if it's not too much trouble. That is, if there is any. How was your day at the beauty parlor?
I didn't go to the...
They couldn't fit me in. I had to run and make sure I had a delicious dinner ready and waiting.
Expecting a 5-course dinner off a hot plate?
This beer is warm. You think this is jolly old England?
Do you see a Frigidaire anywhere around here?
You put it outside.
The only reason Americans drink it cold is to kill the taste, which is like water.
You don't want to cook.
You never eat what I cook.
You don't much like keeping house, looking at this
you
place.
call this a house?
You don't want to have babies. What kind of woman are you?
A woman who hates bullies, which is what you are.
This may come as a shock to you, but there are actually women who want to have babies. I'm not sure, but I think it's instinctive. Otherwise, you'd all be building bridges.
You are quite the authority on what comes naturally, aren't you?
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed listening in.
This was a problem. I did not want to hear, but also I did not want to step out, but also I did not want to stay in.
Well, you could let a body know you're here.
I'm sorry.
What are you griping at her for?
I just want a little bit of privacy for once in a while, that's
Well,
all.
you don't take it out on her. Maybe she needs a little privacy of her own.
I did not mean to.
Maybe she's sick of listening to you all the time. I know I am.
Oh, that's funny, Charlie, because I've never heard you listen to anybody but yourself.
I will take a walk now.
No, I will.
I will. Who's Caroline?
She says she has important errand. Today I delivered this order, and with my money I rent my own place.
Nobody's asking you to move out.
You need more being alone.
Don't be so sure of that. Besides, you're not the problem.
It will be better when you are alone. You will see.
Maybe better. Maybe worse.
No, better. 100% guaranteed.
I believe wearing this, I might be inspired to hit high C.
You're pleased?
If her feet are still on the ground, hey,
Oh, go on with you. We can finally sing in public without being embarrassed.
I'm sorry it took so long to finish. I would be faster with machine.
You did these by hand?
Sewing machine is expensive.
Well, now you can afford one.
First, I must find a new apartment.
They're not throwing you out.
No.
Then buy the machine first, because Pastor Harrington has another job for you.
Yes?
The sanctuary needs new drapes.
Oh, I can do this. I must tell him thank you.
I'll tell him.
But sometime I should tell him.
No, we already told him how grateful you are.
When I am finished with the drapes, there is other work for the church?
Who knows?
Might be.
I think yes.
Well, it's good to have a positive attitude.
You make Pastor give me work.
I suggested your name the first time.
And the next job you earned.
Your church is rich.
No.
Where comes the money for all these jobs?
Our church operates on contributions.
From you?
No.
Us.
Your contributions, so I have work.
Oh, I wish we could afford to do that.
It's not your money.
That I can guarantee. Now, we'll be getting in touch with you about those drapes, huh?
Where are they? I heard they were
Just a minute,
finished.
please.
If you would just wait.
I'll walk you downstairs.
I will bring them.
Look at this.
Why don't you just
We
take
should
them
make
out
Mr. Sloan an honorary member of the congregation. What a generous man he is.
I do not take money from that man.
Oh, Sam, I want to file a report.
Make sure it's typed before you submit it.
Which typist is assigned to me?
No typist is assigned to you.
This is not part of my job.
Well, I'm asking a favor.
A favor to management?
Favor to me.
Your management.
I'm also your brother.
Oh, so this is a personal favor, not professional.
Hello, Gina.
Excuse me, please.
A woman in your circumstances turning down work is just plain silly.
I turned down your money,
The money belongs to the church.
but is yours.
What difference does it make?
If you have any pride, you never ask me this question.
I have as much pride as the next fellow.
Then you know that when I think I am support myself and eventually see that the money is from my father-in-law, I am shamed.
You were still supporting yourself, damn it.
With your money.
No. It was the church's money. You did a job. You got paid. It's very difficult to talk to you. Do you know what a tax deduction is?
No.
No, of course you don't. I give money to a not-for-profit group like the Bethany Baptist Church. I don't pay taxes on that money. It's that simple. I can kill two birds with one stone. That is, I can accomplish two things at once. Now, look here. Why should I have to explain away a charitable contribution, for heaven's sake?
You were not honest.
I beg pardon. It's perfectly legal.
You give me money behind my back, and everybody knows but me.
You want honesty? Here.
More insulting.
I am absolutely not insulting you. I am illustrating a point, which is you would not let me help you directly, and so I tried to help you indirectly, and all of my conversations with you seem to go in circles. Why is that?
Because eventually you do not understand honor.
Pride, you mean? And as God is my witness, you are right. I will never understand this Italian pride.
And I will never understand why Americans think that money will fix everything. Money, money, money.
You would rather starve to death than swallow a little pride?
On this we agree.
Well, you better rethink your position before my grandchild is born, because it takes more than pride to feed a baby.
Hi. Hi. Any dinner left? There's a plate in the oven. And then you can help me with this ironing. Great. Does that say safety or safely?
Safety.
I see you found your volunteer.
Oh, sorry, Sarah. You just joined the ranks of the enemy camp.
One sink for every 60 men? I bet it's more like one for every 100.
Well, it's a little exaggeration for the sake of the cause, right?
I'm not exaggerating. I remember how angry I used to get. Couldn't get the grease off my goggles. Half the time you couldn't see what you were doing. Could easily lose a finger. Took the goggles off, you could lose an eye. Couldn't wear them, you couldn't not wear them.
Well, don't tell me you finally approve of something Hank is doing. We're all on the same side here.
I wholeheartedly approve of my big brother's good intentions. Say,
But?
She didn't say but. I'm an impartial referee, and she did not say but.
Linda, put these in the ice box before they mildew. I won't have time to press them till tomorrow.
but
That time she said but.
I just don't think all your reports are going to accomplish anything.
I give.
Because they don't want you to.
Well, that's what they hired me for, Linda, to waste my salary.
It's not wasted. They're getting exactly what they paid for. Kept you out of the union.
Makes you think I'd have joined.
Making this big show of concern for safety without actually having to do anything to improve it.
We'll see who gets what accomplished.
Okay.
Okay.
How about those Buckeyes? Who'd have thought they'd have beat Northwestern?
Caroline didn't call?
Not while I'm here.
Think she ran off?
Her clothes are still here.
You looked?
I noticed.
You thought the same thing I did, right? You thought she left.
Oh, you are good, Charlie. You are a good husband. Someday Caroline will see how good.
Don't bet the house on it. Speaking of which, did you find an apartment?
No, sorry.
No, no big deal. You have this place to yourself most of the time anyway. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, Mrs. Haley. We've got quite a backlog.
Divorce is your area of expertise.
Nothing but. Now, let's see. How long have you been married?
A little over 6 months.
Too bad.
Well, it's worse than too bad. It's bloody miserable.
Well, maybe you'd be happier back in England.
I'd rather rot in hell than ever set foot there again.
Mrs. Haley, I want you to be a realist about this. Our government is suspicious of opportunists. Now, I'm not saying you're an opportunist. I'm just representing Washington's point of view. There are some women who marry GIs for no other reason than to get into this country. That's why war brides get special scrutiny from Washington. In a nutshell, if you stay married for 2 years, you'll be a citizen. I'd love to take your money. But if you get divorced before then, you'll be deported.
Then I'll just have to rot in hell a little while longer, won't I? Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
This Metcalf's not working tonight.
All by my lonesome, getting ready to close.
Do I have time for a cup?
If you want the dregs.
Fit into the rest of my life.
Cream and sugar?
You remember?
Try to remember all my customers' preferences.
I'm not here for the coffee.
You don't want this?
Sure, thanks. I came to see you. I mean, to see how you are.
I'm fine.
I mean to say, how are you?
Fine, I said.
Hey, you writing a book? This is private.
Do you mind? That is a paying customer.
So am I. So Jeff tells me you haven't set a wedding date.
That is true.
I'll kill him.
You'll do nothing of the sort because there is no need for a wedding.
No visit from the stork?
You're catching on, Einstein.
Oh.
Thank you for your patronage. What do you mean? Oh.
I just thought it would be nice to have a baby someday.
I can wait, thank you.
So you must be relieved.
Relieved. Angry at the same time.
I don't blame you for being angry at him.
At him? I'm angry at you.
I was taking up for you.
I don't need you to take up for me. Besides, Jeff would have never known if you weren't such a blabbermouth.
I wanted him to do right by you.
And you're a great one to talk.
Hey.
Never mind. Water under the bridge. He did a darn sight more than just do right by me.
He proposed?
Not that it's any of your business.
You accepted?
How do you like the weather we've been having, Charlie?
All right, I'm out of line. I guess I would have heard if you were engaged anyway, right? Okay, I'm out of line. You're not the only one mad at me. Caroline steamed at me because I took up your cause.
Does she know you're here now?
No.
Well, I guess this is my big chance to ask you what I wanted to ask you when you came back, only I didn't have the opportunity. Now I'm less driven, but here's the opportunity, so just might as well.
Shoot.
Why her? No, never mind. I don't want to know.
No, that's a fair question. A few months ago, I would have had a different answer. But now, all I could figure is... maybe I made a mistake.
Excuse me while I pick my job off the floor.
It happens.
I'm not gloating.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. Now, I have a question that's out of line.
Well, it seems to be the night for out-of-line questions.
I know I'm a married man. And I know you're not that kind of woman. I don't mean it that way. But if I weren't married, would you still see me?
Charlie. A couple of months ago, I might have had a different answer for you. But you're a day late and $1 short.
I just wondered.
I thought you were going to come by the drugstore tonight.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that means I didn't technically get stood up, but I didn't see you here.
Well, you were busy. I didn't want to bother you.
I'm always busy.
Busy talking to somebody.
That's part of my job.
It looked like a private conversation.
You mean Charlie?
Is that his name?
You were watching us?
You looked like you wanted privacy.
Well, that was considerate of you.
I didn't enjoy being considerate.
Do you want to know why Charlie was there?
Not if you don't want to tell me.
He's having second thoughts about his marriage and breaking up with me.
Are you?
Having second thoughts? No.
I just wondered.
Sinks. You're recommending more sinks.
Yes.
Right in line with the Pinkos.
Sam, this is not a radical suggestion.
Maybe not, but it's old news, Hank. Today's flyer from that blessed union. Problems, blah, blah, blah. Here. The shortage of sinks shows a lack of concern for worker safety. Sinks. Suddenly, washing up is a burning issue. Who do we have to thank for that, Mr. Safety?
You stole my data.
Your data. You own it?
Linda, you got it from me and you know it.
Hank, the fact that there aren't enough sinks is public knowledge. It has been for a long time. If you'd worked on the floor as long as I did, it wouldn't have been a big revelation to you.
Oh, well, then why didn't you do something about it before now?
I've always wanted to do something about it. I just thought there was nothing I could do.
Until I gave you the idea.
Hank, you maybe reminded me about the sinks. The union gave me the idea that I might be able to change things. That's what's bothering you.
No, Linda. What's bothering me is that there are no limits to what you can justify doing for the sake of the union, are there?
You listen to your own conscience. I will listen to mine.
You've changed.
The pot calls the kettle black.
Conway, are you awake?
Yes.
I want a divorce.
Leave me alone.
What would he do?
How the bloody hell should I know that?
Charlie is good man.
Don't give me advice, you bloody little nun. You have every opportunity in the world with your rich father-in-law waiting in the wings if things really get mucked up. But who do I have? Not a bloody soul. You have no right to give me advice.
just you wait and see.
We're
Talk about life in a lap of luxury. First time I've been able to get to is sinking much. No matter how hard you walk, that doesn't come off, does it?
No matter how much you talk, I'm still here.
Hey, nice going. Well, Ed, today a new sink, tomorrow the world.
Congratulations, Linda. The union's really showing some muscle.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Well,
thanks. You're welcome.
What do you want to do tonight?
I want to sit here and do nothing. Can't hear myself think at home.
Well, there's some coffee left. You want some?
No, thanks.
Want some soda?
Nope. Ginger? I was, surprised the other night.
When?
When I came by and I saw you and Charlie talking.
You're not still worried about that, are you?
Should I be?
No. As a matter of fact, I was surprised that night, too.
At what?
You tell me first.
Well, when I saw you and Charlie talking together, I was surprised at how... It was like I got punched in the gut. And I wanted to punch him in the gut.
That's sweet.
I wouldn't call it sweet. I didn't enjoy it. That's never happened to me before. Now you tell me what you were surprised at. You have to tell me I told you.
Okay. I was surprised that Charlie was a stranger. And no. No, okay. That I like seeing you jealous.
I wasn't jealous.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I meant to say, I like seeing you looking like you'd been punched in the gut and like you wanted to punch him in the gut. What do you want to hear?
Don't spend your money.
No, it's not my money. I know how to get the coins out. I use the same ones over and over.
How'd you... I can't dance.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you're stuck with a guy who can't dance.
Well, you can kiss. Where'd you learn to kiss so good?
I've had a lot of experience.
With whom?
Oh, dozens. Well, I can't name all the women.
I hate you.
Don't be jealous. I gave them all up for you. She's not home.
I just wanted to be sure. Do you love me?
I think so.
But you still want to divorce me?
I don't see any way around it.
Lots of married couples have differences.
Not like this. This isn't the same as disagreeing on whether or not to put petunias or pansies in the garden next summer. Anyways, we're not other couples, we're us. And if we made a big mistake, it's better to fix it now.
You never compromise?
I compromise all the time. But you can't be a little bit pregnant, Caroline.
I want to stay in this country with you. If I have to have children to stay married, I will.
Did you know my father didn't want to have children before he had them? Did I ever tell you? You didn't know that? It's true, he didn't want to have them. And then once he had them, he was crazy about them. You're gonna love being a mother. I promise. 100% guaranteed.
I have good news. Oh, excuse me.
You were hiding in there again?
Not hiding. I have room. I move out.
What?
Where?
Next door. We share only bathroom. We're neighbors. My room? You have your room all yourself. We share bathroom only.
I'm so glad you're not moving away.
What's he soaking you for?
I steal $5 per week, and I do sewing for whole house. Curtains, bed covers, repairs his clothing. I earn my way, see? And I don't bother you anymore. Except, Charlie, will you bring my bassinet in for me?
You bet.
Dear Mom, I bet never in your wildest dreams you thought your baby Caroline would someday be writing to you from the States, but here I am. Things are swell for me, as I am the luckiest woman alive, I guess. Charlie is so sweet to me, always giving me gifts. I tell him not to spend his money that way, but he won't hear a word of it. I've got more nylons than I know what to do with. When I get a ladder in one, I just open another package. We've bought a new sofa and a set of dining room chairs, and Charlie has his eye on a piano. Can you fancy that? He started painting the upstairs bedrooms, though they don't need it as far as I can see. And he's got it into his head to add another room onto the house, as if we needed one. But Americans are like that. I do miss you and Patricia, Mom. I think of you every day and wonder how you're doing. Whether Patty's back in school, and how are your legs? I hope well. Give them a good rub and put them up twice a day. I'm enclosing $10 with this letter, and you should treat yourself to car fare now and again. I know you'll say you won't, but I want you to. Be sure to write and tell me that the money arrived safely, and I'll try to send more next time. I love you ever so, Mom. A big hug and a kiss for you and Patty, and all my love. Caroline.
I'm Ted Koppel. Later on Nightline, the mystery surrounding freed British hostage Terry Waite. How deeply was he involved with Oliver North and the Iran-Contra affair?
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London.
Privacy under siege. Tomorrow, just who has access to your medical file?
Also, why do some families have a history of teenage pregnancy?
Plus Raul Julia tomorrow on Good Morning America.